Scott Brown here. In today's exciting episode, we are putting plasterboard on the wall to brace the wall. We'll also show you how we pack a wall when the packers are uneven. Welcome to another exciting episode. This wall is a kitchen wall and we want it to be nice and straight. And if you watched the past episodes, you'll know that we got the outside mint so the weatherboards would be good. We've made the outside straight, and the reason it isn't straight on the inside is because we've got different thickness timber. This old stuff here is the old 100mm plus native framing, and the new stuff is machine gauge to 90mm. So you've got on average about a 10mm difference. And I'll just do a quick run through of how we're going to pack it and how we determine where we need to pack it. So we've just set up the laser 100mm from our desired wall line, and then we measure like this. You see that there? See, it's like 110mm, and then we write that on the wall, 10mm. That's how you work it out with the laser. Very handy tool. You can use a string line as well, but the laser is very effective. This is how you cut an uneven packer. You check the laser for each point and then mark it onto the timber, and then you take it to the bench. So I mark these measurements on the edge, 12mm, 12mm, and same here, 17. That's from there. We've got a 7 here as well. Then we connect the dots. But of course these timbers here, they are not the straightest timbers. So this is what we do. See, we're tight to the bench there, and then we've got a gap there, and then we're tight again. If you think of the workbench as the straight wall we want to end up with, now this is the crooked stud that we're packing. So there you have it. A tapered, the more you go down it, the skinnier it gets, piece of wood to match that crooked wall. I'm planning to dedicate an exciting episode to the Makita 40V range, but just as a sneak preview, this saw has been fantastic. It's been great for ripping packers like this. But yeah, video coming soon. How's that bracing sheet looking, Rich?
Oh, it's lovely. You can see we've got 150mm centres around the sides, down to the 75s to 50mm spacings in the corner.
Oh, wow.
All up to code.
Now, questions I get a lot are about sheathing and why we don't put it on New Zealand houses. From what I understand, sheathing is used, among other things, as a bracing kind of element on houses overseas. And and the way we achieve bracing here in New Zealand is with the plasterboard. This here is braceline, it's called, and it's indicated with the blue colours. This here is jib standard, which is the white sheets. Now, despite that not being blue in colour and therefore bracing sheets, it is still a bracing element. See how close these screws are? 150mm. And then way up there on the corner, and way down here in this corner, it's screwed more often. And for the blue bracing, in behind the frame, there's also hold down brackets. These hold down brackets help anchor the studs at either end of the bracing element to not only the bottom plate, but also the joist below. The screws that are going down there are about 180mm, I think. So these blue bracing sheets here are gonna go in that corner that we're packing. And then the inspector comes back and checks all of those and makes sure that we have done the bracing elements correctly. There's one in the laundry here too. So the main reason we have all these new bracing elements is because we've opened the space up so much. So we need to make up for that by putting blue plasterboard everywhere. Does it feel good to be getting jib on, Rich, rather than packing?
I'm not coming back to pack any more walls for you, Scott.
You done? Finished?
It's the last one.
Pato looks happy to be cutting some jib.
Oh.
It's becoming a room now. Wow.
Now, the important area is near the top of the cabinets.
Yep. And I think that's pretty...
The bench zone.
That's pretty good.
Yep. As we say in the bush, this was in Kui. That's a new term I learned from Rich.
The bracing inspector will be very happy. We have our second inspection for the week today, this afternoon, and they're going to come and check all that bracing, all the bracing fixings before the plasterer covers the screw holes. But in the meantime, we're going to get some ceiling battens up. This ceiling isn't going to be plasterboard. Hey Pato,
Hey.
we passed our second inspection.
What's the price, Scott?
I don't know.
Didn't fail, bro.
We knew it.
Adjust.
We finished the flooring in this corner too, nailed it all off. Feeling very solid now. And plasterer arrives on Tuesday. We've got a long weekend here in New Zealand. Here in Auckland in particular. In the next exciting episode, we're going to rip apart the bathroom that's on the other side of this wall.